Hello, my name is Jennifer Brannick. I'm the curator of rare books and Mississippiana in special collections at Southern Miss. Today I'm going to show you how to search our digital collections. Our digital collections contains digital versions of materials found in special collections. Not everything's digitized and online, but if you have any questions about searching the materials or getting access to materials that aren't digitized, let me know. Special collections is open to everyone, and so feel free to visit us if needed. Now let's get back to searching the collections. In the top left corner, you'll see a heading for resource sources. Now under that, you'll find a heading for digital collections. Let's click on that. This is a digital collections homepage. To search the collections, click on the search button in the top right corner. You'll notice that in the middle of the page, there's a search box. Let's just say you're searching for materials on the civil rights movement. So in the search box, I'm typing in civil rights. Notice that I've included quotation marks around the phrase. You'll want to use quotation marks around phrases when you're searching to produce better results. This may be helpful when searching for civil rights or Civil War or World War II. So when doing the search for civil rights, you'll notice that it brought up 1,980 results. So if we look at the results, there are a variety of different formats represented. You'll find photographs, government documents, memoirs, and other documents. And this is just only the first page. So let's look at the photograph of the three African-American civil rights activists from 1964. So on this page, you'll see the title of the photograph and a thumbnail of the image at the top. Below that, you'll find a general description of the item with information about where the picture is taken and who is in the photograph. Now, to see a larger version of the image, click on the link to resource in the center of the page. Here you'll find a larger version of the image that you can blow up as needed. You can also drag the image around to focus on a specific area to enlarge. Now above the image, you'll see a gray box that includes descriptive information about the item. So click on Show More to read a description of the image, information about the creation of the photograph, and in which archival collection it can be found. If you want to save the image, you can download it to your computer by clicking on the download icon above the descriptive text. And you'll see that once I click on that, it brings up the image as a JPEG. Now I am using a Mac computer, so things may be a little different if you're using PCs or other types of computers. Okay. So let's try another search. I'm going to return to the results page and click on the X here to close this page. Scroll to the top and type in Women and University of Southern Mississippi. And you put that in quotes. You'll notice that we see some photographs from the nursing program, stories from the student prints, and some Miss Southern handbooks. So let's look at the Miss Southern handbook from 1966 to 1967. To get a larger image of the booklet, click on Link to Resource. So from the 1940s through the 1960s, Southern Miss had handbooks for female students. There were no handbooks for men at USM. As you scroll through this pamphlet, you'll see all of the guidelines that women had to follow. You'll notice that they had a Dean of Women. Back then, there was a Dean of Students who worked with male students and a Dean of Women who worked with female students. Now, above the images, you'll see the gray box with the descriptive information about the item. If you are interested in downloading this item, what do? That's right. You click on the download button above the descriptive information, and by clicking on that, you bring up a PDF of the entire brochure. I've shown you how to search the digital collections. I want to show you the digital research topics. Go to the top of the page and click on Home. From here, click on Research Topics. Here you'll find a list of digitized items by specific topic. There's everything from anti-communism to the civil rights movement to Nazis during World War II. Let's click on View Materials next to Nazis in World War II. Here you'll see a list of images relating to the topic. Let's click on the image for the psychiatric hospital in Hadamar, Germany. This shows the psychiatric hospital in Hadamar, Germany, which was an extermination site where Nazis murdered thousands of people in the gas chamber during World War II. Most of these people had physical or mental disabilities, which went against the racial purity philosophy of the Nazis. You could also see the front of the card as well as the back. They made this into a postcard, actually. And so with all images in digital collections, you can find additional information in the gray box, and you can download the image by clicking on the download button above the gray box. One last thing before we go. From the Special Collections homepage, you'll see Employee Directory on the right. Click on that and go down to My Profile page for Jennifer Brannick. Here's my email address if you need assistance. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. I'm here to help. Have fun searching digital collections.